What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live, and today we're doing a video charging up. I'm honestly today's a very productive day. It's first in the day, very early, and I have a feeling I'm having a lot of new content out today. I already have one that's recorded. I mean, it's not even all the way done, but the phone died while I was recording, so I'm just upload it as it is and keep going forward with that. The phone's charging again, but yeah, today's a very productive day for sure. And basically the video is about existential living. You know what I'm saying? And like basically what I had to learn from this whole process of desiring to manifest a dream where finally things go my way. It's very difficult, extremely difficult, and obviously, of course, we have to be the ones who save ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And like that's real, 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 real. It appears to be common sense, and at the same time, it's something that you have to know and realize. Like I'm glad I caught on early on because, like, honestly, nobody is coming to save us. People don't care at all. Like, I'll just be honest too. Like, when I'm just, I'm barely, you know what I'm saying? I'm barely making it, barely getting by, doing the best with what I have, which is not much at all. You know what I'm saying? And like, there'll be people on the streets, this and that. I'm the same as them, just in a different time is well, just like a different. Well, I'm not the same as them, but it's just I see it equal. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we have completely different life paths, life circumstances, you know, a different set of cards and everything. I'm just saying, like, I do it out of the kindness and genuineness from my heart whenever I do give and help out. But honestly, that's why I'm always helping myself out first, and that's something I really am remastering once again. You know, y'all ever know? Well, for me in particular, whenever I was a baby, very young, firstborn, only born, I'm an only child. You know, I'm not out here with all these energies contaminating my energy. So of course I'm the king. I'm the crown jewel. Nobody else is in the picture. And then throughout time, we start going to school, we start going to camps, we start going to sports and activities and all this stuff, work, everything. And guess what? There's a bunch of different energies around us. And guess what? Some of us get lost along the way. Some of us stay true, like me. And some people, honestly, they weren't even, it may take them many, many lifetimes to get, you know, a resonance that's, you know, in harmony with us. But basically, I have learned the very hard way, nobody's coming to save us at all. I thought this whole time, my whole upbringing was very rigorous, contrary to most people think and assume that, oh, you've had an easy life, you're spoiled, you're perfect, you just have everything given to you. Oh, you're a light skin, you're a light skin. Who's black? Who's white? All my life, this just hate from both sides, from black people, from white people, from Mexican people, from Asian people, from Indian people, from all types of people. But do I care about their opinion? No, not at all. You know why? Because I'm energy. And it takes a real one to understand that everyone is energy. Everything is energy, literally. So, therefore, there is no race. Of course, you can say there's a resonance. You can say, you know, use different things to connect us, such as that. But to be 100% honest with y'all, there is no race. There is no skin color. Literally, everybody has the same equal opportunity to do so, to heal themselves, to maximize their health and everything. And of course, none of us control how we're born, what skin color we are, even what language we're brought into. the city we're brought into, all these factors, none of us control that as a newborn baby. And that's what I was realizing with my nephew, our nephew basically, who's literally a week old now, as of today, a week old, and that's the youngest baby I've ever held in my life. And the next one is going to be the one I produce for real, right then and right there. And like, it's just so different because you see the world in such sensitive eyes, even more so, which is necessary, especially if you're dealing with newborn babies. But what I realized about no one's here to save us is that, like, it's true. This whole time, like, deep down, sometimes I was thinking, oh man, you know, you've had a hard life. You didn't really have everything given to you, Sky. You know what I'm saying? Maybe down the road, there'll be some miracle blessing that comes to you. And no, honestly, that hasn't happened. I've had many great experiences, many great miracles, many great learning lessons, many great, awesome things in my life with great people. And at the same time, it isn't the way that, this whole movie, TV, fairy tale stuff has us thinking. Am I discouraging you from, having an imagination? No. I'm just sharing what I have to say up to now at these young years that I have in my early 20s. And no, I haven't been given $1 million. I haven't been given a Rolls Royce or a fancy car or a house or any of that stuff at all. I still pay rent. I still have several car problems that I'm always constantly fixing. I still am looking for a bag just where I can just secure myself and just have some breathing room. You know what I mean? People assume so much, and that can be even me too, to be honest. I'll say I use good sense. I have good senses. I won't even say I'm assuming, to be honest with y'all. For real. I'm just very sensitive. I'm very aware and observant. That's what I'll say. But like, I thought it would be a different way. But I guess that's part of maturing, becoming a man, becoming a woman, is becoming your own source. You know what I mean? And like, that's some deep stuff. But it's heavy and it's hard. Like, it didn't matter with me and the conditions I was living, even more sick, not even a vegan, clutter, hoarded trash and garbage everywhere inside my parents' house, not even ever able to have anybody over, ever, for just like a handful of people throughout my whole entire life back then, while everybody else had these brand new, clean, spacious houses that maids were cleaning and all this stuff. I didn't have none of that at all. I was outside. I was playing outside. I was involved in activities and stuff to get away from the home life. And I was carrying that chip on my shoulder for a while until finally I moved out. And, then it was a new cookie. It was my own time, and there's nowhere to run, nothing to blame, And then I'm doing my awakening journey, being vegan and everything. And it feels good, but there are a lot of hard times. There are several people who talk about, oh yeah, I was a vegan for a year, but I quit. Or I was a vegan for half a year and I quit. Or I was a vegan for 2 years and I quit. You hear a whole bunch of that stuff too throughout. Probably after maybe a year, probably coming on 2 years, you'll hear that a lot. Between a year and 2 years, you'll probably hear a lot of like random people. Once you start saying that, oh yeah, I'm vegan, you'll hear many people share their downfalls, them giving up on being vegan. But don't let that discourage you at all. Let it inspire you. So you gotta deal with that by staying true still. You gotta deal with all your family, all your friends, all these strangers, coworkers, basically everybody. It will feel like the whole city is not vegan at times, and you'll be like, wow, is this real life? Is this for real right now? You will feel like you're going crazy when you're the only one at the table eating vegetables. Literally, you will feel crazy. And honestly, don't be so hard on yourself. Just realize, you're doing it internally for your health, and you will be winning in the long run. But even throughout this hard times being a vegan, because you do feel healthier and everything. But I guess like the resistance from the masses is what makes it kind of hard because being a vegan is such a small, microscopic minority of people, and especially being a vegan on the level that I love, the vegan level that I resonate with. Some of my fellow brothers like Ralph Smart, Dr. Sabi, Mike Rashid, Brother Polite. These are a select few of brothers that really have ascended out of this world, literally, with esoteric, ancient, occult wisdom and science, you know, and like that's the type of vibes that I'm aiming for, you know. Not everybody's vegan is really a vegan, You never know. Some people be behind the scenes cheating, Some people may be vegan just for a photo shoot to put on Instagram. Some people may be vegan just to Photoshop their photos and put them on Instagram. Some people may say they vegan and they lying. Some people may say they vegan just for the animals. And that's cool and all. And honestly, to be real with y'all, I went vegan for my health. First and foremost, my health was suffering tremendously. I had to get surgery before I even went vegan. I was so fat, out of shape, overweight, unhealthy, and I need to change my life around. So that's why I went vegan. I took some advice from my mentors and I've been applying it, and then I noticed, oh yeah, also it helps out the animals, of course, you're not slaughtering, you're not killing an animal, you're not eating that dead karma, you know, inside of you. You're not littering, you're not polluting the environment, you know what I'm saying? Nearly as much as how the rest of the world is, or how much you might have before, or even at all, and like basically you realize that everything benefits once you go vegan. Everybody, from your next door neighbor, from yourself, from the animals, from the community, from the environment, everything will benefit just from that small change. It might not be a whole lot, but it starts the momentum to build up a whole lot, because after a while, you start seeing past the illusion. You know what I mean? Like silly stuff like this. This is dollar store stuff. It's hard for me to even believe I have these things here. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you can say I'm being a little hard on myself, but honestly I'm not, because these little spray cans and bottles that you get from the dollar store have a lot of different ingredients, a lot of different chemicals and stuff, and y'all know it by the way it smells. It's really like a quick fix type of thing, to be honest. But it's whatever, we don't gotta be perfect here. But just like you start picking up on the subtle things like that, like just a spray can bottle like this with all these different fumes and stuff, and like I learned I much rather have incense, candles, stuff like that, sage, stuff like that, to help out the environment, help out the breathing space, I know it's super random, but it's true. And I don't know, you realize I know nobody's saving you. Do I believe in miracles, angels? Yeah, I do. Do I believe in God? Yes, I do. I believe we all have the capability to be a god and a goddess. I feel like a small minority are truly, truly, truly chosen and awakened to these heightened levels of godliness, and to go on to the new levels and to really keep diving into this journey, ascending and whatnot. And I don't know what to expect, but I will say at least I'm still alive, I'm healthy, I'm well, and I'm improving constantly, and like I just learned work on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's life turned out to be completely different. It's not in a bad way at all. It's just, sometimes you really gotta question your reality a lot, because in my head I'll be like, man, why is Kylie Jenner? Why is Beyonce? Why is Kim Kardashian? Why is all these celebrities? Why are they just so likes? Everybody's just fangirling and fanboying, all this paparazzi stuff, all these cameras, all this just internet typing, but nobody trying to do that in real life. How much you want to bet I probably served celebrities in real life? How much you want to bet I probably served, we as a collective have probably served celebrities in our work. You know, from all the restaurants and jobs I've worked at, from all the delivery services I've done, there's got to have been at least one celebrity that I may not have even known was a celebrity. And I started to realize that too, you know, when you get past the ego. And I haven't been watching TV in over 2.5 years. I threw my TV out, I threw my Xbox out, I threw all that out in the garbage. Literally, true story, over a year ago. I stopped watching TV over 2.5 years ago. You know, it was just sitting there collecting dust for the longest, you know, and like, it's true. Because I just be wondering, you know what I'm saying? Is this society that sick to be tuned in to what drama, to what worrying about a fake butt, to what fangirling over some cosmetics and stuff? What about the people that barely got anything but they doing big things like me, like us? You know, gotta ask yourself these things. It's your boy Scott, broadcasting live